Right now at 10, a Black River Falls student is speaking out about a school staff member making racist comments toward her. Her family says discrimination against Native Americans happens all too often. And supporting Wisconsin's veterans, Governor Evers wants to put millions toward vet care in his next budget. Plus, a Viroqua farmer is going national. We meet the woman taking a seat on a USDA dairy board.
We're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Ken Kozarowski. A Ho-Chunk student and her family are speaking out after she says a school staff member made a racially derogatory comment toward her. The Black River Falls School District confirms the staff member is currently on administrative leave. In an exclusive interview with News 8 Now, the family says change needs to happen because racial discrimination toward Native Americans is all too common. Naomi Thunder's lunchtime Monday was like any other day, hanging with friends while doing some schoolwork. And she had a question, so she asked a staff member she sees every day for some help, someone Naomi to this point had only had positive interaction with. The answer captured on Naomi's phone.
You don't care. You don't care if you get a D-. You're Native, right? So just can collect a check and don't have to give two about your future. So why should I care?
I just look over at my friend that heard the whole thing. She was pretty shocked and I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to do.
She sent the video to a few friends who spread it even more, reaching Naomi's uncle by Wednesday.
It just needed to be seen. You don't talk like that to kids.
Christian McClure posted the clip to his Facebook page, saying if he hadn't,
it wouldn't have gotten shared. It would have been brushed off. It would have been blown over. Nobody would have acknowledged this because it happens all the time.
The video has gone viral among the Black River Falls community, one whose high school student population is more than 20% Native American. But the comments hint at a larger problem.
Probably gotten like 6 people coming out about different teachers and like, hey, was it this teacher because this teacher did this? It's gross. I'm probably going to be out of here by the time my kids are in high school.
The school district is conducting an investigation and placed the staff member on administrative leave. All week, classmates and other teachers have offered Naomi support.
I know that it's only going to make her stronger.
And for Naomi, it's a chance to make sure no one else faces discrimination.
I want things to change because people that look at people of color look at them different.
The district superintendent confirmed that she reached out to Naomi's mom when she learned of the video this week. The family identified the staff member as Laura Sarr, who's listed as a special education program aide. We checked with the Wisconsin Department of Public Instruction. Her teaching license is currently under investigation. Several inches of snow fell across Wisconsin, prompting Madison to declare a snow emergency. The city has been working to get streets clear, but they're expected to stay slippery through tonight. Meanwhile, on I-90, emergency crews responded to an overturned semi leaking fuel. That crash happened just before 10:30 this morning on the I-39-90 interchange ramp. It caused backups on the northbound lanes. Those lanes were closed for hours today as crews cleaned up. They are now back open. And with that story in mind, it's time to switch gears and send it over to Chief Meteorologist Bill Groh.
I know snow fans locally were kind of bummed that this thing did shift to the south and east, but boy, at least we didn't have to deal with conditions like you just saw on the roadways. All right, that storm system is now well to our east. In fact, the low itself is now east of Alpena, Michigan, and just some scattered rain and snow showers lingering in parts of southeastern Wisconsin, but even those are quickly winding down. Bullseye of heaviest snow from the Dubuque, Iowa area right through the Madison area, anywhere from 5 to 9 inches plus. In fact, the latest official report from the Dubuque Airport, 9.4 inches, 7 inches in Dodgeville, Wisconsin, 6 to 7 inches in the Madison area, even some localized 8-inch amounts just to the north up around Lodi, 6 inches in Cuba City, almost 6 inches in Baraboo, and 5 inches in Lancaster. Current temperatures lower to middle 30s, although some 20s and even some teens off to our west as a little shot of colder air moves in behind the system on breezy northwest winds. Lows tonight in the teens here in La Crosse, but wind chills in the single digits, even colder to the north. Schoolcast for our Friday. It's going to be chillier with highs right around the freezing mark, but lots of sunshine, so that'll help just a little bit. But milder conditions return for the weekend. I will detail that with my 8-day forecast in just a few minutes.
All right. Thanks very much, Bill. Back on the news side of things, so far this year, 9 people have died in Wisconsin from snowmobile crashes. The Wisconsin DNR wants to remind people, especially ahead of this Super Bowl weekend, that driving impaired at any level can have fatal consequences. Over the past 5 years, alcohol was involved in 68% of snowmobile fatalities. At night, there is a 55-mile-per-hour snowmobile speed limit no matter where you are.
Due to the fact that snowmobiles are operating at a high rate of speed, visually, if you're going too fast at night, you can override your headlights, which causes inability to react to objects that you come across, whether that's other snowmobilers or objects in the trail.
DNR officials are reminding riders to only operate within the limits of your skills. Stop and look before crossing roadways and pay attention to signs along the trail. There's also a DNR violation hotline, so if you see someone riding in an unsafe way, you can make an anonymous call 24/7 to let the DNR wardens know. Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers says his upcoming executive budget will put millions of dollars toward veteran services. His latest proposals plan to build on programs that used federal pandemic relief money. Parts of his plan include $500,000 to evaluate post-9/11 veteran needs, $1 million a year for county and tribal veteran service offices, and $3 million to support veterans' higher education. Evers says those efforts and more are something the entire legislature can support.
To have people on site that will help veterans kind of navigate all that college life is. They get it. A lot of them are veterans, whether they're Republicans or Democrats. A lot of them are veterans, and so they get the need, and they see it in their own communities.
Evers' plan also expands the number of veterans eligible for a total of $40 million in property tax relief and calls for the state to make Veterans Day a state holiday. Wisconsin is the only U.S. state not recognizing it as a holiday right now. All these proposals do need state legislature approval. Evers unveils his budget proposal next Wednesday, the 15th. The Department of Health Services is cracking down on underage tobacco sales. The DHS has launched a public education program to stress that only people over the age of 21 can purchase tobacco and vape products. Now, the purchase age was increased in 2019, but the rate at which retailers sold tobacco products to underage people has only increased since then. Last year, the rate was nearly 12%. Gunderson Health System doctors say they're thankful DHS is addressing the issue because underage sales lead to a larger health crisis.
We have nearly 7,900 Wisconsinites that actually every year die from preventable tobacco-related disease. So young people are becoming addicted at a young age, and they're not even old enough to understand the risks.
The campaign, called Tobacco 21, will include in-store signage and TV, digital, and social media ads. A small-town farmer is about to hit the national stage. News 8 Now's Anna Fisher introduces us to the Viroqua dairy farmer who's taking a seat on a USDA board with experts from across the country.
America's dairyland would not exist without the hard work of farmers all over the state. And one farmer has a rare opportunity to make a national impact. Gail Klinkner was born and raised on a dairy farm. She and her husband Rob are raising their 5 kids the same way.
They're all actively involved, and I think that there's no better way to raise a kid.
Gail and her family own Viroqua's Klinkner Country Store, selling farm-raised beef, pork and lamb, and fresh-made dairy products.
Our goal in starting the store was to make people aware of where their food comes from. We don't want to be an oddity. We want people to understand what we do on a day-to-day basis.
Gail's background in farming and passion for business is getting her some national attention.
The National Secretary of Ag, Secretary Vilsack, appointed me to that board.
Gail's now a member of the National Dairy Promotion and Research Board.
So the board is made up of 37 producers from across the United States. So we'll all get together to learn what's going on with the national promotion at this time.
The program focuses on dairy product promotion, research, and nutrition education.
I hope to continue to promote dairy products from the United States, but also from Wisconsin, and promote the wonderful things that we have going on here, especially specialty cheeses that are made in Wisconsin.
Like specialty cheeses sold at Klinkner's store. As Gail and her family prepare to take on a second farm, Klinkner's passion and experience can help bring success to Wisconsin dairy farmers and dairy farmers across the country.
Extremely nervous but excited to represent Wisconsin dairy farmers on the national stage.
Reporting in La Crosse, I'm Anna Fisher, News 8 Now. Klinkner can serve up to a 3-year term on the board and is currently one of 4 other Wisconsin representatives. Ken?
All right, thanks very much, Anna. The board will be meeting 2 weeks from now in Raleigh, North Carolina. After the break, the FBI is investigating pieces of the Chinese balloon that was shot down over the Atlantic. Lawmakers are demanding answers as to why it wasn't taken down before it crossed the country.
At Cooley Auto, we care about making buying and servicing your cars an effortless process. From our fair pricing to our friendly staff, we are accountable to the Cooley region and are now focused on offering you the best service possible with Cooley Auto Service Center. Cooley Auto Service Center is engaged in providing you with honest, affordable, and reliable service. Service you need, care you deserve. Find out more at CooleyAuto.com.
Ready, La Crosse. The Monster Truck Nitro Glow Tour. Monster Trucks and more. Get tickets at Ticketmaster.com or MonsterTruckTour.com. Subject to service fees. 7:30 p.m. both shows, February 17th and 18th at La Crosse Center.
With most value menus, more cheese means spending more cheddar. But Taco John's Valuest menu isn't most value menus. Now get our Nacho Crunch Burrito with chicken for just $3. Or get it with beef for just $2.
Only on the Valuest menu at Taco John's.
The search for more balloon wreckage in the Atlantic Ocean was put on pause this afternoon because of rough seas. But what's been collected so far is being analyzed by the FBI. Officials say some parts may have been manufactured outside of China in the West. Meanwhile, lawmakers voted today to unanimously condemn China's actions. Skylar Henry has more details on the Chinese surveillance system.
The State Department says the Chinese balloon that flew over the U.S. last week is part of a major surveillance program that's been used to spy on at least 40 countries.
This irresponsible act put on full display what we've long recognized, that the PRC has become more repressive at home and more aggressive abroad.
Officials say the Chinese military uses a fleet of high-altitude balloons as a cheap alternative to satellites.
Oh, look, they hit it.
Since a U.S. fighter jet shot it down on Saturday, the FBI has been collecting and analyzing the wreckage. Underwater pictures apparently show the electronics mostly intact, even after falling from 60,000 feet. And while it was still flying, U-2 spy planes took high-resolution photos of what is described as an array of antennas for intercepting communications.
The truth is, we think we know what they were going to collect. We don't know. That scares the hell out of me.
On Capitol Hill, senators demanded to know how the U.S. was caught off guard.
I am so angry. I want to use other words, but I'm not going to.
Pentagon officials defended their choice not to shoot it down when they first tracked it over Alaska.
At that time, we didn't understand through the modeling if we shot that, what it would do on the ground.
After the public spotted the balloon over Montana, it apparently abandoned its mission and flew across the U.S. as fast as the jet stream would take it. Skylar Henry, CBS News, Washington.
Today, China again claimed it was a weather balloon that flew off course and said the U.S. is conducting information warfare. After the break, everyone's invited to get a little creative. The Pump House just added a little free art cart for visitors to do some creative projects of their own.
And I'm Chief Meteorologist Bill Grahl. Even with the cloud cover today, another above average day. That's 6 in a row. Now, it will be chillier tomorrow, but boy, lots of orange boxes in my forecast in terms of above average temperatures. I'll share that with you coming up after the break.
Right now is absolutely the best time of year to buy furniture, and Slumberland Furniture is the best place during our huge President's Sale. Check out this gorgeous sectional, and it comes with a free ottoman, plus so much more during our huge President's Sale at Slumberland Furniture.
Hey, do you want to join our rewards program? Collect hot dog points to unlock access to our VIP lounge.
That doesn't seem very
rewarding. With a BMO Savings Builder account, you get a cash reward for every month you save.
Wait, so you're going to reward me for saving my own money?
You got it. A little incentive to help you get into the habit of saving.
That sounds great, but do you have VIPs?
Yeah, absolutely. We call them customers.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect.
Pilgrims in Arcadia is partnering with Western Technical College and is offering maintenance apprentice opportunities and wants you to apply. We offer you on-site training in our state-of-the-art facility in addition to classes and training at Western Technical College. Here's what our employees have to say.
I would encourage anybody looking for a job in maintenance to come to Pilgrims because we give them the opportunity to train and advance their careers through our program.
If you are looking for a good, stable, reliable job, Pilgrims is the place to work.
Apply in person at our recruiting office or online at pilgrims.com.
Jolivet Family Farms, known for farm fresh fruit and vegetables, but featuring so much more. Come see all that we have. Valentine's Day, we have something special for your sweetheart. Homemade goodness, hand-dipped chocolate-covered strawberries, cream cheese pie, heart-shaped cookies, specialty chocolates, candy bouquets, Verde sparkling wine, roses, for all your heart-shaped needs, and so much more. There is no substitute for homegrown freshness, open daily year-round. Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
I've practiced personal injury law for 4 years.
For 20 years.
For 32 years.
But I won't write your will.
I don't write contracts.
And I don't handle divorces.
The law profession is broad and complex. I focus my career on one thing.
Helping injured people.
All I do every day
is help injured people get the compensation that they deserve.
At Bygoff and Rohde, that's how we get results.
Looking at mattresses?
Buying a mattress can be uncomfortable. That's why Slumberland has modernized the process. Right now at our huge President's Sale, get this Sealy Posturepedic mattress for $5.99. Slumberland, mattress shopping reinvented.
Your entry door is the first thing people see when they come to visit. Make it inviting. Call the Board Store Home Improvements today for a prompt free estimate. 782-8877. You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
La Crosse artists will get a little extra help with their projects. The Pump House is opening up a free art cart. After clearing out their basement, Pump House employees used the extra supplies to start the new service. Now, anyone can donate or take free art supplies from the cart. Pump House leaders say the community pretty excited about this project.
Everyone's been really excited, especially when children come in. They get really excited at the possibility of being able to take home art supplies for free, and so the reaction has been very positive.
The cart will be available during the Pump House's regular business hours. We've got those hours posted on news8000.com. If you're dreaming of summer, this could be the event for you. Today kicked off the 45th annual La Crosse Sports Show. Event organizers say there's a little bit of everything for everyone. Bird enthusiasts can meet parakeets at the colorful Parakeet Landing, and people of all ages are sure to enjoy Twiggy the water skiing squirrel's performance. According to the show's manager, the first night of the event has been a major success.
It's been an exciting day. It's really looking great down here. It's a wonderful show to come and attend. A lot of great features are here at the show and a lot of great vendors. So we're really looking forward to welcoming everyone this weekend.
Tomorrow's hours are 10 in the morning till 8 at night. Discounted tickets are still available. We'll post more info at news8000.com. Time to switch it up, talk some weather with our main man, Bill Grahl.
You know, they asked Billy, the weatherman, the water skiing weatherman, to be there. But
did they really?
I had some plans already,
oh,
so they went
what a
with
bummer.
Twiggy.
Yeah, oh, okay, that would have been must-watch television right there.
He's probably a little cuter than I am anyway, so we're all good, right? Hey, skies are clearing as we speak. Now, today's high, 40 degrees, the low 30s, so that low actually matches our average high for this time of year, so that should tell you just how mild things have been, even with the cloud cover today and a storm system nearby. 51 and 32 below the records for today. And look at that, not a single drop of precipitation, although I had a few sprinkles on my car windshield when I just was out for dinner just now, but that's about it here in the La Crosse area as this storm system tracked far enough to the south and east to really leave much of our viewing area alone. 35 degrees out at the airport, 36 now here at the station. Winds are kind of blustery, making it feel like 27. Good evening to you folks in Eau Claire. Decreasing clouds, 31 degrees, feels like 20 though, with winds gusting close to 30 miles per hour. So we do have some colder air wrapping in behind this system, but it's not brutally cold by any stretch. Any significant cold air continues to remain well to our north up into Canada. Most of us in the low to mid 30s, but look what's happening out to the west here. 26 in Rochester, 14 in Mankato, and again those winds out of the northwest 10 to 20, gusting close to 30 in spots, so that's pushing wind chills down into the 20s. Teens from Red Wing through Rochester and Preston, single digits above and below zero near and west of I-35. So those types of numbers are heading our way for the overnight. Look at when we're heading out the door tomorrow morning or when you send the kids out to school. Make sure they are bundled up accordingly because wind chills will be in the single digits here in the Cross, even colder to the north and west. In fact, lows tonight generally lower to middle teens across the county. Down to the south, more of the same, and then colder as we head back to the north. In fact, some single digits from Black River Falls up through Osseo, Alma, and up towards Eau Claire and Chippewa Falls. Temperatures between about 6 and 10 degrees for overnight lows. So skies are clearing as that storm system is now raced well to the north and east. Taking any precipitation chances with it. This kind of secondary cold front moving through, and that's what's going to usher in a brief shot of cold air for tonight and tomorrow. So clearing skies tonight, blustery northwest winds though, dry tomorrow and chillier, but lots of sunshine and lots of sunshine for Saturday as well. And notice how the winds change to the southwest on Saturday. That's going to help warm temperatures right back into the 40s. Now tomorrow, a little hiccup in those temps in terms of colder, but closer to average, right around freezing in the Cross, low to mid 30s down to the south, maybe some upper 20s for highs as we head back to the north. So yeah, that's going to feel chillier, but that's average for this time of year. 16 tonight, breezy and colder. Again, those wind chills, single digits above and below zero. 32 tomorrow, so chillier, but lots of sunshine. And then look at this, right back in the 40s for the weekend, and in fact right through the middle of next week. Chance of mainly rain showers on Valentine's Day and on Wednesday, and then colder late next week, so a chance of some light snow showers or flurries on Thursday and Friday.
All right, thanks a lot, Bill.
Okay.
Coming up next in sports, rivalry night in high school hoops. Crosstown rivals going at it at Logan. Rob's got those highlights and much more after the break.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Mayo Clinic Health System. Your health care should be unique to you. At Mayo Clinic Health System, they get to know your story and customize a treatment plan that fits your needs.
It's the big beverage sale this Friday through Sunday at Hy-Vee. Pepsi 6-packs, just $1.99. Hy-Vee orange or apple juice, just 99 cents. And bubbly 8-packs, only $2.99. This Friday through Sunday, only at Hy-Vee.
Welcome to Westville. Welcome to huge selection and savings. We are celebrating President's Day all month long. Take up to 5 years to pay interest-free. Need new appliances? Take 2 years to pay. Countertops? Take 3 years to pay. An adjustable base bed? Take 5 years to pay. Wesco One Sparta, where white glove delivery and setup are always free. Tell them Peyton sent you.
You have a day before you. Make it the best it can be with Holiday Inn Express and Suites. How about breakfast to start your day? Coffee, milk, juice, hot food, cold food, brain food. Because you need it for that important meeting in our meeting space. And let's not forget about the afternoon workout to help you keep up with your goals. But your day can't be all work and no play, so you have set aside time for your family in the water.
Come make it a day at the Holiday Inn Express and Suites of Onalaska La Crosse.
It's time to vote for Best of La Crosse County. Vote in each category now through February 28th. We'll announce the winners on April 3rd. Vote for this business today at bestoflacrossecounty.com. Presented by River Valley Remodelers.
Holman, Onalaska, and La Crosse. Cordell's Automotive is now even easier to find near you. Which location will you visit? Being family owned, we get what it takes to truly care for your vehicle the same way you care for those you love. Schedule an appointment and let us help you know you're safe.
It's the big beverage sale this Friday through Sunday at Hy-Vee. Gatorade, G-Fit, or Propel, 3 for just $4. 7-Up 2 liters, 2 for just $3. And 24 packs of Hy-Vee water, only $1.99. Only at Hy-Vee.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Mayo Health System. Here's News 8 Now's Rob Schiff.
Rivals going at it tonight on the hardwood. Some great conference matchups all throughout the Coulee region, but we'll start the show in the MVC. Crosstown rivals on both the girls and boys side going at it for the second time this season. Let's go to Logan High School. Big night for the Rangers community. Longtime Logan Athletic Director Steve Hole having the gym named after him, the Steve Hole Fieldhouse. All right, ladies first, Riverhawks and Rangers going at it. Brittany Mislivicek knocks it down for Central, but the Rangers responding. Look at the pass here from Jazzy Davis right in the money to Kaylee Scharf for the bucket. This one was close down the stretch, but later in the second half, Mislivicek again, this time canning the three. Rangers fight hard at home, but Central hangs on for the win. Riverhawks win round 2 by a final of 60-49. Let's see how the boys fared. Riverhawks and Rangers hitting the court for the nightcap. Central storming out of the gate. Off the steal here, Nick Williams. Outlet pass to Bennett Freed. He's going to lay it up and in. Riverhawks up 7 early. Rangers trying to fight back. Nick Jolly in the lane kisses it off the glass for 2, but the Riverhawks came to play later in the half. Nick Williams spots up from 3. He's money. Central goes up by 15. Logan trying to stay in the fight. Cam Cruz is going to knock down the triple. That cuts it to 12, but the Riverhawks in complete control, and it was Henry Meyer leading the way for Central. He had a game-high 24 on the night. Here's 2 of them right here. And then it's Meyer showing some love to News 8. Big fan of the program. Central gets the win, 80-51. Back to the girls. Onalaska playing host to top-ranked Aquinas. First half, Blue Golds with the lead and adding to it as Macy Donarski gets the shot to fall off the glass. Aquinas goes up by 5. Later in the first, Donarski works it to Barcha Nizdalova. She's going to bury the short corner jumper. Blue Golds took a 16-11 lead into the break. Onalaska trying to close the gap in the second half. Transition, Sydney Philback gets the hoop plus the harm. However, the Hilltoppers still down 10, and the Blue Golds defense keeping on the pressure. Sammy Davis picks up the steal, takes it coast to coast for the bucket. All Aquinas tonight. Blue Golds get the win, 57-19. Let's go to the Scenic Bluffs Conference. Big fight feel in Bangor. 2 of the best rivals going head-to-head. Cardinals hosting Cashton. Let's pick this one up in the first half. Off the steal, it's Cashton's Braylee Hyatt taking it all the way to the cup. Count it, plus the foul. Eagles jump ahead by 1, but Bangor battling back. Other end, Nora Tucker spots up for the corner 3 and knocks it down. Cardinals take a 2-point lead into the break, and then it's Joran Freight going to work. Nice drive off the glass and in, and the senior wasn't done. Hop, step, and a beauty. Cardinals go up 8. It's 28-20, but the Eagles clawing back. Nice pass down low here to Taylor Schindel for the deuce. That cuts it back to 4. Cashton continuing to fight back. Sydney Helgerson baseline drive. The junior is going to tie this game. Eagles fans going wild, but the Cardinals answer right back with a 4-0 run, capped off by this bucket. Count it, plus the foul. Bangor hangs on for the win, 43-36. Big matchup in the Dairyland Conference. Pepin Alma hosting Alma Center Lincoln. Evan Olson getting Pepin Alma energized with a high-flying N1 right here. Home team takes an early lead in the first half, but Drew Seifert joins in on the scoring drive with a baseline drive, ending in a layup. Nice play there. Lincoln would not go out easy after a steal on the other end. Sophomore Jace Paul grabs the rebound, gets an N1, cutting the Eagles' lead to just 8. But then later in the half, Luke Anderson picks off a pass, finds Paul down low for the court. Fast break bucket is good. All Pepin Alma in this one. They get the win, 61-35. That's going to do it for sports, I think. I'm waiting for Ken to join me.
I'm sorry, I was so spellbound by the highlights.
I don't know what to say. What a night. It's getting better and better as the playoffs get closer and closer.
Yep.
You can see the rivalries kind of developing here, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun playoff run for sure.
All right, that was a good run of highlights. Thanks, man.
You got it.
All right, more news after the break.
A former prosecutor, now circuit court judge, Janet Protasewicz. On the Supreme Court, she'll be a common-sense judge. She believes in abortion rights, fairness for all, and protecting public safety. Janet Protasewicz for Supreme Court.
Calling all fishermen, hunters, and outdoor sports enthusiasts.
The La Crosse Sports Show returns February 9th through 12th.
Grab the latest gear and browse through the many boats, docks, lifts, ATVs, RVs, fifth wheels, travel trailers, and more.
Save big with special show-only pricing.
Experience the many family-friendly entertainment options and take-home cash and carry items.
Come for the deals. Stay for the fun.
The show is open now through Sunday at the La Crosse Center.
Purchase discount tickets at lacrossesportshow.com.
Dad always said I was special, that I would do something big someday. But for a while, we were just worried about getting to tomorrow. At UW Health, we found the team that made it their mission. Not just to get me through the day, but to give me a new life and a new kidney. Now, my future is infinite. UW Health. Remarkable.
The ability to triumph over your fears. The willingness to step out of your comfort zone no matter what the consequence. We'll see you on Sunday.
You'll find the Ram you're looking for at Pischke Motors in West Salem
or Pischke Motors in La Crosse.
During the President's Day sales event, you'll save over $8,500 off MSRP with discount and rebates or 1.9% financing for 60 months on 2022 Ram Bighorn Crew Cabs. The Bighorn makes easy work of your towing, hauling, and performance needs. Stop by today because this offer ends February 28th.
Start your search at Pischke.com
and then drive away in your new Ram.
Birthdays are something to celebrate, and our News 8 This Morning team highlight them every day. If someone you know is turning 8 or 88, submit a picture of them at news8000.com today. Look Who's 8, brought to you locally by Pediatric Dentistry of Onalaska. Little teeth, big smiles.
I'm going for Judge Janet
Protasewicz? You don't need to know how to say Protasewicz to know that Judge Janet believes in abortion rights, fairness, and public safety.
Protasewicz.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Coulee Bank employees gave back to their community today by volunteering at Wafer Food Pantry. 20 people got to work organizing shelves, cleaning, and packing boxes of food to give away. 2 shifts of volunteers put in almost 12 hours of work at the pantry. Coulee Bank leaders say they're glad they can help out the community, and Wafer is equally happy to have the help.
Anytime we can give back, I think it's a great feeling for not only myself, but all of the people you see back here today. We wouldn't be able to do it without their participation as well, so I'm really proud of that.
We look forward to the big groups because we like to show them what we do here for the community, and it helps us get caught up on the things that we're unable to do for day to day.
Oliver says Coulee Bank is always looking for opportunities to help out, and if you're wondering, Wafer officials are hopeful their new location on La Crosse's north side will be open by spring. We'll be right back to wrap things up.
Used car prices have dropped an average of 10% from last year's high. With live market pricing at Dahl Auto and the area's largest inventory with over 330 pre-owned vehicles, now is the time to buy. Start shopping at dahlauto.com.
I'm Brody from Great River Harley-Davidson. We'll be having events all season long. Whether it's your first time on a bike or you've been riding for years, we want to see you here.
Signs build brands, create impact, and grab attention. Seven Rivers Signorama is your full-service sign center. We use the latest technology and highest quality products to produce custom signs, vehicle wraps, banners, wall murals, window graphics, and trade show displays. Seven Rivers Signorama Design Services will help create the perfect sign to advertise your product or business. We can custom make any type of sign, including box signs, channel letters, custom logos, digital graphics, and directory signs. Seven Rivers Signorama, locally owned, globally known.
The
President's Week sale at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota, with more choices and better values. Only at Drury's will you find store-wide sale prices, 24-month financing, and free gas just for shopping at Drury's. You'll find incredible savings on furniture for every room in your home, from Daniel's Amish, Flex Steel, Smith Brothers, and Lazy Boy, all on sale. Great prices, 24-month financing, and even free gas. It's happening now, the President's Week sale at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota, voted your favorite furniture store.
Firefighters Credit Union now has credit cards. I know what some of you are thinking. The money man has sold his soul to the devil. Well, not quite. Unlike the big credit card issuers, we don't want you to pay interest. We don't want you to pay late fees. We don't want you to pay over the limit fees. We want you to use our card. If you use it correctly, you'll never pay a dime, and we'll pay you to use it. Are you intrigued? Give us a call and find out more today.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
Breezy and colder tonight, lows in the single digits and teens right around 16 in La Crosse. Good stretch to have some stock and car washes. It's going to be good conditions for that. 32 tomorrow, 40s for the weekend, and staying in the 40s right through the middle of next week.
Eric always jokes about washing your car. Does he actually do that?
Maybe.
We'll see you tomorrow.